Courtney Murphy, Denver Metro Realtor here to give you your December 2018 Denver real estate market update. End of the year, lots to talk about. Let's get going. Let's go ahead and get started with average home sales price. I do want to remind you we're looking at November numbers since I won't have December numbers until January. So November closed out the month with the average sales price coming in at $462,344. That was down 1.64% from the prior month and up 6.47% from November of 2017. And that includes both detached and attached homes. So let's break that down just a bit. So detached single-family homes, the average sales price came in at $505,990. That was down 3.33% from the prior month and up 5.41% from November of 2017. Take a look at attached homes, condos, townhomes, homes like that. The average sales price came in at $358,447. That was actually up 4.96% from October, and up 10.67% from the prior year. Now, if you watch my market update from October, I get all these months mixed up, from last month, which would be November, looking at October numbers, things looked a little bit different. We saw the detached homes did a little bit better. They actually had an increase of 4.9% last month and held pretty good too on year over year. And we saw the condos, the attached homes. God, I'm getting tongue tied here. They didn't fare as well in October. Kind of flipped last month. I don't know what exactly that has to do with different sales in different months. We see some ups and downs and whatnot. But this month, the attached homes definitely had some better numbers as far as increases and year over year values. Like I said, in October, we did see that bump, just like we did in 2017. And just like in 2017, the November numbers overall kind of went back down a little. Not a lot of activity to be expected, that less homes are going to be selling, and home prices dropped just a little bit in November and in December, which we don't have those numbers yet, but so that's what's going on with average sales price. The number of homes sold in the month of November came in at 3,732 homes. That was down 17.27% from the prior month and down 23.6% from November of last year. So we are selling less homes than we did last year at this time. That brings us into inventory. Let's talk about that. Inventory at the end of November came in at 7,530. That was down 11.82% from the prior month. So we actually had less homes on the market. We've been seeing some increases in inventory. In November, we did actually see less homes than we did in October, but it is up 46.76 from last November. So if you are a home buyer right now, different story than last year. You're having quite a few more choices with that 46.76 increase in inventory. And I do want to talk on inventory just a little bit more, and specifically what this inventory increase means for us. So we're seeing a little bit of balancing in the market with lower year-over-year gains, which, like I've said before, healthy, because we couldn't maintain those high double-digit year-over-year increases. We can't maintain that forever. Nobody will be able to afford to buy a house. And we had, a little bit of drop in number of homes selling. We've seen some 4-year highs in inventory earlier this year. So a little bit of balancing going on. Good for Denver, right? Especially if you want to buy a home. But let's dig a little bit deeper. what exactly does it mean to be in a buyer's market and a seller's market? Obviously, you know, if it's a seller's market, sellers, yay, good for you, right? That means you got lots of buyers looking at your homes. If you're in a buyer's market, you got lots of homes to look at. But how is that decided? How do we know what market we're in? Do we just feel it out and guess? Well, there are actually numbers that determine that. And what they say is if there are under 5 months worth of inventory on the market, it's officially a seller's market. Anything over 7 months worth of inventory, or over 6 months worth of inventory indicates that it's a buyer's market. So anything between, like, if you have 5 to 6 months of inventory, it's kind of a balanced market. For a long time here, we've been seeing inventory just like over a month's worth of inventory, indicating that we had a strong seller's market, which most of you know. Well, what are we looking at now? So to really feel it out, we're going to break it down just a bit because we're seeing some different things in different price ranges. So in homes that are under $1 million, we're seeing that we have about a 3-month supply in inventory. So not quite as crazy of a seller's market as when we were right around a month and a half's worth of inventory, but officially that's still setting us in a good seller's market in homes under $1 million. Now, homes over $1 million has officially, at this moment in time, is a buyer's market. We are sitting at 7.22 months worth of inventory in homes over $1 million. So if you're a buyer in that market, you're kind of holding the upper hand at this moment. If you're selling a house over $1 million, it's good for you to realize this and realize that maybe you aren't going to have quite the negotiating power that maybe you did in the past. So keep that in mind if that's you. All right, average days on the market right now is sitting at 31 days, exactly the same as it was last November. So feels about the same as last year. Okay, once again, I do want to remind you, like I said in last month's video, it's a great time to go and purchase a new built home. If you are in the market for a new built home, you're thinking about having a home built in the near future, it's a good time to shop. Those sales centers are going to start getting busier in January when the new year comes and people think, hey, I want to build a house this year. But right now, they're pretty slow. They have some great incentives going on. So if that's your thought process, I know you're Christmas shopping right now, but maybe you want to stop in and do just a little bit of home shopping. At the end of November, there were 941 inventory homes on the market in the Denver area. What's an inventory home? It's a home that a builder built without a buyer in mind. So it may be ready right now to move in. Maybe you can move in before the end of the year, or a home that's going to be completed soon, but there's some good deals out there, so you may want to go check those out. So again, my name's Courtney Murphy, Denver Realtor. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of my monthly updates. Next month, we'll be taking a look at December's numbers and kind of seeing how the year finished out and seeing if our January takes off like it did last year. Of course, that we'll be looking at that in February when we're looking at January numbers. But anyhow, subscribe so that you can keep up with what's going on in the Denver market. Thanks for joining me today and have a wonderful day.